Alright, good morning. It's January 11th. Futures are flat. All my positions are, well, Vertex is flat, AMEG's flat, YPF is gapping up again, which is pretty amazing. So these positions will have lost overnight, and AC is up a little bit. But I'm just going to be looking to play the short side in YPF again. It's stubborn. We'll keep trying. Okay, so I'm going to start with a little short, just with some shares on YPF. I would like 98. Oh shoot, I waited too long there. I guess I'm at 89. These numbers obviously aren't right. Lightspeed's not marking these positions correctly. Okay, so ACO we're gonna try to scale out here. Got the 55s. It's a nice pop here. YPF is still moving lower. I'm going to go ahead and short another 1,000 at 80. I didn't add to my put positions on YPF. We'll just have to play the stock for now. Quite a move in mark today, but not big enough to be interested. We'll keep an eye on it though. Airlines are doing something. Oil's up. Oh, MSM. I don't know what the news is here. Don't have time to look. 95s. Oh man, $3 pullback right there. Let's see. Well, no options traded, so 95s are pretty far out too. I guess I'll just play the stock if I need to. I'm gonna just offer out up here. Maybe just 100 per dollar if it wants to spike up again. Let's do 300 shares. Airlines knocked back down real quick. And Merck is still going, so now we will take a look at him. Looks like there's news on FDA approval. Look at AMBA. I'm just gonna put in a few bids. I don't know quite what's going on with this stock yet. There's some GoPro news on it, but it's fine. Hopefully that wasn't the low. Could have been. Leave those orders in and keep looking. YPF is still kind of hanging around. I will stop some out at $21 or higher. Yesterday I let this go too far, so I mean, there's no way I could have known that it was going to keep moving like that all day, but I don't want to do that same thing again. I don't really understand what this stock is doing. It just kind of has a mind of its own right now. Oh, ACO, we're getting out of them, so we only got 5 left. At 185, might get them here. Alright, we got all the ACO from the overnight. That was worth $1,000, so it got us around break even on the day. So I have some other loser positions, so anyway, it's a good place to start. At least we're even. Gonna be watching W Day here. I assume this is earnings. Lightspeed isn't showing me any news on it. Not gonna get too aggressive at this price. I would like them lower than this, but I'm gonna bid. Start at 75, and then 71, and just 5 each level here, up here. There's a ton of volume in this stock right now, so I could see this thing pushing another $1 pretty easily. The CCJ could be good. It's up from $11 yesterday morning. Not taking it here, but I'll keep an eye on that. This SYK is going again. It's a good thing we got out of those yesterday. But this is a nice 2-day move now, so I'm very interested in some more puts here. Let's see. 125s. The 120s are basically free now. Those are too far away. We have to play the 125s, unfortunately. So to get some, we'll have to pay up a bit. I would like some up here. Let's try the 10s. Let's try the 15s. And then cancel and try the 120s. Still nothing. I would really like some, so I'm just gonna keep testing. Usually an algo will come in once you're at the wrong price and take you. I'm okay with being the wrong price for a few seconds. There we go, 125. Alright, so now we're gonna go down to 120, 115, 110, 5. We're gonna need a little spike in the stock to get those. CCJ is hitting highs again, and it's doing some volume now, so I'm bid starting at 26 on calls or puts, and I'm also offered in the stock starting at 39. So I just want one push here. I'm a little concerned that this move is ending right now, so I'm going to take 1,000. I took 1,000 at 34. Just in case, because I don't want to miss the whole thing. SYK is slowly moving higher, so I canceled the next couple bids. Now I'm down at 105, and then from there I'm going to go down every dime. I'll go down at 95. This thing's really pushing pretty hard, and they did have earnings, which is kind of surprising because there's hardly any volume, which I like. I mean, versus yesterday, it's a little bit higher volume, but not much. Getting some more fills now in SYK. I got the 105s, and I'm bid up at 95 and 85, 75. YPF made me nervous here when it got over 90 cents, but they've smacked it back down now, so I'll be looking to re-add to shorts because I covered about, I don't know, 600 or 700 shares up there. I'm not going to re-add right here, but as it starts creeping in the lower 80s, I do want to re-add. This tech is coming across the scanner again after yesterday's move. That's a nice 2-day move, so I'll keep an eye on him. Okay, this tech has moved enough the last 2 days to get me interested. I'm going to start putting some bids in here every 3 cents on the puts for 23.50s. This is a big move for NEM. 13.50s. I have a feeling this might be near the end of the move, but this stock can really move too, so let's see. I'll start at 54 and go every 3 cents for a few. Okay, SYK has come back in, had a nice little drop here. I'm probably only slightly above break even on the trade, but I'm looking for another $1 on the stock. So I'm going to be patient here. YPF just did some funky stuff. I only have 1100, so I'm not too nervous about it. Just got my first tech fill. This is really kind of a creeper stock, and which makes me a little nervous. But it really just doesn't move that much. It doesn't have like big range days, so these last 2 days are pretty big for this stock. Okay, so I'm trying to add to YPF. I just got 50 puts at 21 and a bid for 50 more at 15. It's just the stock is hanging out today. It's flat. It's not able to break highs, at least not so far. So I like the add, and I will. Oh, so I'm also adding to my stock position. They're at 78. They retook 80 pretty quick. But anyway, I'd really like to get these 15s before it falls. I'm looking for about 20 in this today. I'm going to try to start scaling out of SYK at 160. We have 20 of them, so I'll do 4 at each level. So I got 30 of these tech at 45 average. It's bid 45 right now, and the stock seems to be reversing. I'm looking for maybe, I don't know, 23, 25 area. I just added 1,000 more to my YPF short. It's approaching lows of the day. 3,000, 3,200 is enough for that. We also have the puts at 21 cents. Decided to get a little more greedy with the SYK exit, so instead of every nickel, I'm up every dime, starting at 160. Okay, so little update. I just put in some bids on PRGO on the calls. I'm bid from 71 down. I'm not getting too aggressive though. And then we're all out of the SYK. That came in nicely. I exited everything around here, so that was a good trade. And YPF is doing the right thing. It's just kind of slowly coming down. That's all I want. So I'm just trying to hang on as long as I can. Okay, the market just had a nice little drop here, and YPF did too. I really think it can get to 20, but it's going to be hard to hang on for these last 40 cents. We'll see. I'm not going to cover yet. Okay, I've put in bids just for the stock part of my position from 2030 down to 20 to scale out of those. I'll start looking at the options down near $20 to see where I can get out of those too. ERGO, I just got filled on a little on 7 calls right here, but I actually don't really want them. I canceled the rest of those. It's just moving too slow now. I don't even really want those 7. Okay, I'm not quite sure what's going on here, but ALXN just had a $3 down bar, and I got filled at for, let's see, I think I got 8 at 165, which right now isn't looking great, but and a whole bunch of stuff just can't see. When I go across my scanner here, there's a whole bunch of stuff getting nailed, almost like an error, because the market isn't really going down very much. It's kind of a bizarre thing. So if it is an error, and there's just some algo that suddenly started selling a whole bunch of stuff, then see, here's Lockheed Martin. These are big companies getting taken down really quick. What's going on? This might be Trump. Yeah, it's Trump. So he took down biotechs, IBB. Wow. Wonder what he said. Let's see. IBB. I want to look at calls. So we're gonna go for the 280s. Just in case someone sweeps this thing way down. I'm gonna put bids all the way down here. Okay, ALXN has bounced quite a bit. I'm gonna offer 215 for all of them. AGN is really getting hit here, so we're gonna look at calls. It's Medicare Trump news. I don't really care that much what he said. I just play the charts. Let's see, 75, go 4 at 75, 60, 41. Oh, I just realized I have VRTX puts from yesterday that were basically worthless, and now they're worth something. So I'm going to offer 0.9, 10 of them. No, that's too high. There we go, 0.8. If I'm getting joined, then I'm not going to get it. If I go there and I'm all by myself, then I might get it. And these are $80 puts. I got 4 175s in AGN. I'm just going to offer $3 and hope for a little pop. VRTX is bouncing. Oh, I got my 80s good, just in time. Put in this PRGO now. I had got those. Let's see, I got 7 of these for the $80 calls. Those are way too far out now. I'm looking more at the 78s. I'll go up to 41 for some. 36, 31. It's moving fast now, so I'm more interested. These are really cheap. Come on, PRGO. I'm tempted to even take some stock here. I'm just going to take 300 shares at 47 just so I don't miss this whole thing. Yeah, they lifted pretty quick there. Market's coming down pretty hard on this Trump press release. Oh, I just got some IBB. Wow. All right. Got an IBB fill at 80 and a bid for more. I'm not gonna get too aggressive. This is the most selling we've seen in days. Buying some ABC calls here. Just down with the market, down with Trump. I just got my whole ABC fill. I don't even love it. We'll see what happens here. I just canceled all my bids on everything. I don't want to lose my day here from fighting Trump news. So we're gonna stop buying at this point. Actually, with this ABC, I will add cheaper here. These are so cheap now. And if we get a Trump news bounce, this thing everything could rip after the initial selling. So I will add a little more here if I can. Okay, let's quickly run through these positions here. YPF is still at lows. That's fine. I'm just leaving them there. PRGO has bounced. I'm trying to exit. IBB I'm getting out of right now. I bought them at 165, selling 290. Is that what it was? Yeah, 290. That was good. Let's see. W Day is halted. I have some puts in this stock's halted, and I don't know what the news is. So we're waiting to see there. Tech is at highs. AMAG doing nothing. This Pergo. These 7 calls I'd like to just get out of, and the stock I would like to get out of. That's soon. ABC is bouncing, but I kind of was too aggressive on the price there, so I don't know if I'll make much on that. YPF is still my biggest trade. I have quite a few positions in there. Oh, and also the SHPG I got out of the Vertex. I got out of on the drop because I had the puts in there from yesterday. So let's see. IBB was good. AGN was good. Those are the ones that are closed out, and we're still waiting on Pergo and ABC. I was just able to add some ABC. Everything else is bouncing, so I don't mind adding to this at lows. So I just got the 36s and 31s. Now I have 50 of these. So this trade, I mean, this could be an expensive trade if it doesn't work out, but that's quite a drop here. So I'm okay with that. This First Solar is kind of ripping here. Little pop in ABC. So my average is 57. I must just start scaling out at 54 every nickel. Since I was early to the trade, I'd be happy to take any profits really on this. So today, well, YPF is the biggest risk reward of my day that's left. All the other positions, I mean, ABC is a decent size too. all the other positions are pretty small and aren't really going to matter. So, I mean, I really don't want to let these profits evaporate again like the last couple days. So any trades that come along, I'm not going to get very big in them at this point. I'm not adding to any of these anymore. So now we're just going to let them shake out, see where we end up. Just saw this Teva. We're now almost halfway through the trading day. It looks like a continuation of the Trump news. So I took 20 at 29 right here, and I'm bid down every 2 cents for another 20. We're looking for 34s. Kind of disappointed here. I had a nice position in this ATHM. I bought the puts up here, and then I covered them around here. But they're already bid like 40 cents higher than where I sold them. So I should have held on for a little more on that one. It looks like I just got more Teva. Oh yeah, okay. That's good, I like that. We got a pretty big fill now in this Teva. And I'm gonna try to start scaling out here. Average is 26, so just go every penny. Just got out of a couple little trades here. I had the AGNs from that I bought the calls down here and just sold them here at 185. And then, let's see, I bought them at 145 and sold them at 185. That trade only took 5 minutes. Then ALXN, I still have these. And I just got out of 4 at 190. And the last ones I want. Actually, it's kind of creeping higher. Let's go up to $2 for the last 4. Since I have some room to play with, it's a decent day. I think Teva could get back to $34, so I'm really going to try to hang on for that before selling any of these calls. Alright, I just got those last 4 ALXN calls at $2. Done with that trade. Okay, here comes Teva. I'm offered out now because it'll need to get near 34 just for me to start getting these fills. So I want to be in there and ready. So Teva finally worked out, but it took a while. I only have 20 left. Got rid of 60 of them. From 37 to 42. And I'm offered 45 and 47. Or 46. This NOVT right here is very thin, but I think if I just whack the bid, I bet that'll be the top. So I'm going to take 1,090. And let's see. It held there, so let's wait and watch for a minute. YPF is creeping higher. I don't really like it. I was really hoping for a breakdown into the close today. There's still an hour and a half, so that could still happen, but I have 3,000 of these, and I think I just need to cover part of it. I'm going to take 1,000 at 50. So that's done. Alright, I don't want to give up my day. It's a pretty good day, so we need to save what we have. I'm going to test a little more short here on this NOVT. So I'm trying to IEX at 95. There's nobody there. I was thinking maybe there's a hidden bid there because of these prints, but I guess these are midpoints on maybe a different exchange. So next, let's try NASDAQ at 95 and see what happens, just for 100. Someone joined me there. And now let's try it in the bid for 200 more and 90 on IEX. Alright, so I got them and they all fell away. So this thing is definitely weakening. That's how I like to test thinner stocks. There's, you can try multiple different things to see what's really going on. And if this guy bidding 16 on NASDAQ, if he goes away, then I'll test another 200 at 85. NBOT has started coming in, and I missed the ad. I wanted to hit those 85s for a little more, but it's fallen pretty fast now. I would be happy with 55, I think. Just park them there. Quick update. YPF, I'm done with the stock position. I just covered it. It's just creeping higher. And I mean, if it goes lower later today, that's fine. I've still got all my puts. But the puts are I'm assuming it's just going to close around here today, and then hopefully I'll get a gap down tomorrow or Friday. And by the way, on that YPF, that was still a good trade with the stock. We made $800 on the stock short position. Let's quickly go through what made money today and what lost money. So SYK, that was good. It was an earnings play, multi-day run. There wasn't that much volume. Got the puts at a perfect time. I could have even held a little longer, but that was the best trade of the day. And then Teva was good. We got it at the bottom. Sold the puts around $34. It was good. Asia, this was the overnight that we bought down here and then sold them right in here, I believe. That was nice. IBB traded that multiple times, I think, here and maybe here too. Kind of forget. That was on the Trump news. Same with AGN, PRGO, and then these are all kind of insignificant right here. We can skip over that stuff. And now looking, let's see, ABC I sold. I'm out of all those calls now. Let's see. Yeah, I bought up here and then we had to sell them down here. So, I mean, this was I would buy calls on this kind of move any day. It just kept going, so whatever, it didn't work. And those are insignificant. So let's see what else. YPF, these options positions are losers right now, but I still think they have potential. We have 2 more days. All right, so the day is done. I held on to most of my gains. Could have been a little better, but YPF kind of ran in the last 20 minutes. So hopefully we can get a gap down on that tomorrow. The overnights, the only ones of significance are YPF. These other ones don't really matter. The NOVT, I still have it. It just didn't really move. This is my price. I'll hold at this small position overnight. So that's about it for today. All right.